Good morning. Good morning. It is 3:02 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym right now. I had checking out some news yesterday, and a rapper by the name of Nipsey Hussle, age 33 years old. I had seen an interview. I'm familiar with his music. I'd seen an interview he had did with a YouTube guy by the name of Gary Vaynerchuk, and they were sitting there talking about the plans and development in the ways he had went about putting together his business. And the gentleman, Nipsey Hussle, was very involved mentally and spiritually in multiple ventures. Bitcoin, real estate. I think the thing that made him most exciting was the fact that he had never signed to a major label. And when you want to get paid in music, you typically sign your name to a label who can get behind you and push your business to the next level. He got shot down and gunned down in his South Central location, in the South Central area at 3:15 p.m. yesterday. Reports were that he was shot over 6 times and pronounced dead, leaving behind a 2-year-old. Now, I have a 2-year-old, so that makes it close, because you understand the joy that's in your heart, especially when you love your kids, as well as 2 other kids, and then recently engaged to an actress. Shot in broad daylight. Then I remember listening to Joyce Meyer, and I'm pretty knowledgeable about the Bible. If you asked me where to go for a scripture, I couldn't tell you. But could I quote to you what is in it? Absolutely. But when Joyce Meyer says, the end of time will come like a thief in the night. I don't know about you, but if I've had things stolen from me, and I've never expected it or seen it coming, it's kind of like if you left your keys in your car and you ran inside to go grab your coffee from Starbucks or wherever you get your coffee from, and then some thief jumps in your car and takes off. Yeah, it was stupid to do that, but you never foreseen in a million years that would happen to you. Or how you're just driving down the street and mind your own business, and you're driving good, you got your seatbelt on, you're doing all the things that you should be doing. You're driving the speed limit, your car's up to par. But yet you're not above being in a car accident. Or are you above a car accident happening within your presence, or within the landscape of where you're at and what you're driving? It happens. And it says the end of days will come like a thief in the night. Do you think that man walked out of his house yesterday, going to his business, 33 years young, recently engaged, the most precious presents in the world, children all around? Do you think he woke up and thought that he was going to be murdered that day? I think what sticks out most about that is how often we take for granted how limited our numbers are on this planet. And how we assume that we'll have forever to get it right. We'll have forever to make that decision, or whatever it may be that you feel like you need to do for you. And evidence that forever is never what you think it's going to be exist all around you. I didn't wake up expecting. I heard about this guy. I was familiar with him. Top of the world. In initial reports, you would have thought he was involved in some type of gang-related shooting. In initial reports. But then the more you start hearing, you know that that's not true. That for some way, some reason, some why, God had decided that it was his time. Just as morbid as what I'm going to say may sound, I'm driving down the street, there's nobody on the street, but that does not prevent me from being involved in a life-threatening accident. At all. It happens. But I guess the one thing that I would say is, no matter what time of day or when it happens, or if it was expected or unexpected, did you do everything you possibly could while you were here? Did you leave it all on the table? I think the difference between somebody who dies in that instance versus somebody who dies with cancer, I think God has given the cancer patient a chance to correct or put together their affairs. The person who dies like this, 3:15 in the afternoon, it's a beautiful day. Now you're talking about somewhere in Southern California. Beautiful day. And he probably woke up, maybe smoked him a blunt, whatever. Had some breakfast. Do what businessmen normally do. You got a 2-year-old, so I already know how the 2-year-old acts. Loves you, runs up to you, hold me, pick me up. But unexpected. You got to be ready, because your end of time comes like a thief in the night. Because nobody would have seen it coming. Nobody ever does.